whatever I have said first, whatever in the screen, it is called as an UA. Okay, in this UA, normally how we have mentioned means we are mostly users in GUI. That means graphical user interfaces. Okay, which means it will be interact with the navigation menu, design elements, buttons, images, and then graphs. So in technically, the UI component is also called as a DOM, which means document object model. That will be I will explain laterly. Okay, so there are some key technologies used in the front-end development, which is an HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then it's an React, Angular, and then to to build our UI technologies. Okay, okay. I have mentioned previously. What are the technologies we are using? Means CSS, HTML, CSS, and then JavaScript. Okay. So let me say what is first of all I like to say what is HTML, which is called as an hypertext markable language. Okay. And then CSS means cast and styling sheet, and then JS means which is called as in JavaScript. Okay. So when it comes to HTML means HTML will help only to of the skeleton of the web pages. Okay. For example, how many guys are frequently visit the Wikipedia? Is it nobody will visit Wikipedia? Yeah, Pradeep, I think. Yeah, if you see that means in that Wikipedia, you cannot able to see you cannot able to see any background color or anything you cannot able to see. So mostly I would like to, I always give the HTML, there's an HTML explanation means I like, I suggest you guys to go and visit the Wikipedia site because of there will be no any CSS element you cannot able to see. Okay. So here we can take HTML as an raw milk. How many of them like to drink raw milk here without adding sugar or without boiling? Oh, because of no one like to drink the raw milk. Yeah, Hari.
So, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So here we can consider as an HTML as an raw milk. Okay. And then when come to CSS, okay, CSS means cascading style sheet. So when it comes to CSS part only, mostly we will add our background colors and then that liking animations, things and all, we will mostly add in the CSS. So here we can take it CSS as in sugar, boost, tea, coffee, tea powder or coffee powder. Okay, just I'm mixing the sugar, coffee powder. After that also we can able to drink that without boiling the milk and then sugar. Just there is only there is sugar and then only there is tea powder. So we need to be boiled. Okay, once after the boiling only, we can able to drink the tea or coffee. So the boiling process is called as in JavaScript. I think here anybody know, I think here is anybody from like an Andhra or Kannada like that peoples? I think mostly all know Tamil.
Yes, sir. It's Tamil language.
Sorry.
Comfortable
Yeah.
language.
Okay. Sorry, Surinder.
Comfortable language is Tamil language.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So when it's come to Tamil, we are called as an பக்குவப்படுத்துறது. சுட வச்சு பக்குவப்படுத்துறது. I think mostly you know. So the JavaScript is like that only. So all raw milk, sugar, and then boiling is equal to one good tea. So like that only front-end technology. HTML, CSS, JavaScript is equal to good one good front-end development. Okay. So when it comes to here, we can see like so when we would like to become an on good front-end development means we need to be know HTML, CSS, and then JavaScript. Okay. So when you can ask, sir, then what is React and then Angular means, sir? React and Angular is a library and then framework. It's like an actually when if you know if you like to develop your web page front end in the only HTML, CSS, JavaScript means it like an making tea in our own in our home. Sir, I like to use React and Angular means it is like an tea we are going to buying in the tea shop. So that is the difference between the simple HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then React. Until here, if your team have any doubt means, please let me know.
Hey, can you please explain the last part, what you mentioned about React and Angular.js?
Yeah. So React and then Angular, it is a framework and then library. So here we can see when it comes to HTML, CSS, JavaScript means it is like a tea preparation in our home. Okay. So when it comes to React or Angular means it is a like a tea or coffee. We are going to tea shop or on coffee shop. We are directly go and buy and then drinking them. Because of in React and then CSS, we can able to generate the CSS and then HTML file within the folder itself. So it will be you predefinitely. It will be you the predefinitely. Okay. So that's what I have explained. Are you got it, Stephen?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. See, guys, if you are feeling that I'm going very quickly means, please stop me there also. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because of mostly I will go very quickly. Because of when it comes to offline class, also people will say, "Sir, you are going very fastly, sir. Please go slowly." So you guys have that freedom. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Being from.
Okay. Okay. Let me get into the topics. So introduction of HTML. So whatever I have seen previously, HTML means nothing but hypertext markup language. Many of them are thinking HTML is a programming language. Okay. So all our developer point of view, HTML is not an programming language. Okay. First we when it comes to front end development, you guys the first thing you need to be remember is that HTML is not a programming language. Okay. Is the standard language to create the structure and content of the web page. Okay. For example, I said Wikipedia, correct? Guys, can you able to see my Chrome page?
No, sir.
Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
okay. So I think I need to be change some setups. Okay, for example, I'm searching about AR Rahman in Wikipedia. So if you guys see here, here is an image and then some content is here. Some content, some headings is, and then some underlines is, again some headings is, again some paragraphs is. So how we are achieving these things is means it's by the HTML. So if you want load some content in the web page means what we need means we need an HTML. Okay. Have you guys got it? Can I develop in the code and let you show?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is good. So is that my file explorer is visible to you guys?
So
Sir, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Because of for each and every time the content is only able to only I can able to see view the presentation only, or sometimes Chrome only. So that only I am asking you guys. Okay. So as a developer, we need to be follow the one standard things. Okay. Once you are got selected in the company, and then it is first day of your work means, once you are receiving the laptop or desktop from your company, the very first thing what we need to be done means we need to be create a folder which is called as an workspace. Okay, we need to be create the folder which is called as a workspace. What are the things is, what are the coding and what are the documentation are you guys going to do means you should be doing that workspace only. Okay, I think I have here there is an two or three manual testers are here. Are you guys following these things?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, because of that is the one standard thing you guys need to be done. Okay. Okay. Once I have created the workspace, inside that workspace, I have going to create one folder with based on our August 04. Okay, based on today date. Here I'm going to create another one folder which is called as an HTML. Is your Visual Studio Code is visible to you guys, or only still now you guys able to see my file explorer only?
Still the file explorer, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to create by the index.html. Okay. Okay, here I'm like to give one content. H1 is an quantity. Okay. So, guys, later I will show. Just I'm here show for some demo only. Team able to see the Chrome?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here is my whatever I have entered in the HTML tags. It one is replicating here. Okay. So here we can easily able to understand why we are using the HTML here. Okay. So the main purpose of the HTML is to bring our text, images, links, forms, and multiple pages. And then it is how I'm feeling is CSS and then JavaScript is to bring in more responsive and then interactive web page to the users. Okay. And then CSS, cascading style sheet. So have any idea about what we are going to do in the CSS?
CSS add the colors or the text size, like flavor to the fonts.
Yeah.
Style the websites.
Yeah, Hari, whatever you have said, Hari, it's true. But not only that, okay. Have you guys okay, let me share the Chrome page. I need to come each and every time. Okay. Is my Chrome page visible, team? I'm just go searching my repo components page itself. Okay. So I'm going and visiting here. Okay. Yeah, whatever I have achieving here is by the CSS only, like this colors and then by this transitions and all, I have achieved by CSS only. But CSS have the another one main role. What is it means? Actually, this web page we are not going to use only in the desktop or in laptop. We need to be use this. We need to be use this web page in the mobile also. So I need to be check whether it is suitable for mobile or where means I will go to the inspect and then I will go to here and I will select for the some phones. So I'm going for an uh, Samsung Galaxy 8 please. So if you guys see here means now the page still isn't responsive. Okay. So based and then I'm like to go with an iPad also, iPad Pro. Okay. So based on the devices, it should be responsive. So those things is also will be achieved in the CSS. Okay. So tomorrow is there a person or an entry person is they ask. So what is the purpose of the CSS means? We can say so by using the CSS we can create the responsive web page. Okay. Have you got it?
For all other devices, we need to write separate code or same code
Yeah.
we can.
Yeah, Harry, we need to be write separate CSS. Okay. I will explain when it comes to CSS part. Okay.
Okay.
Because of it is today is just an intro only. Okay. So please don't worry. Okay. So our and then there is a main thing is in JavaScript. Okay. So, have you team have any idea about JavaScript? Like CSS, what is high side like that? Can anyone can explain what is JavaScript?
So used to create dynamic web pages.
Yeah, exactly, Venkatesh. Yeah, correct. Yeah, team. Whatever Venkatesh said is then perfect thing. So what it means, I need to be load my data sets. So when it comes to HTML, CSS means still the page isn't static only. Okay. I need to be change the content, or I need to be change some heading means I need to be go to the I need to be go to the code. I need to be write, and then again I need to be build and deploy. So by that way only I can make any changes. But when the JavaScript has entered into the picture means I can do it in the dynamic way without touching the code. I can change anything in HTML and then CSS by using JavaScript itself. So JavaScript will make the web page more interactively. Okay. So how it will be? How, for example, I need to be do some calculation. Okay. So when it comes to calculation part, definitely we need one programming language. Like whatever I have mentioned previously, HTML CSS is not a programming language. HTML is one of the last markup language. CSS is just for an styling. But in that web page, I need to be making some calculation, or I need to be, sorry, I need to be make some data loading means I need a JavaScript. Okay, because of by storing the variables or by storing the strings, I need a JavaScript here. Okay. So there is another one factor in the JavaScript. JavaScript was developed in just in 10 days. Okay. And then JavaScript is like a bridge to the HTML page to integrate the APIs also. So after the backend part completion means that backend developer give the API to the front-end developer or an UI developers. So on the time, the API integration will be done by the JavaScript part only. Okay. And also it will be help us to create the monolithic application into the single page application. More about JavaScript, I will be discussed once the HTML and CSS part is the after the CSS and the HTML part. Now just I'm giving the intro to the JavaScript alone. Okay. There's an history and then the evolution of the HTML. HTML is found in 1993 by the basic element of the web page, which one is developed by the Tim Berners-Lee at CERN. CERN is one of the software development company. So after 1993, HTML2 was released in the 1995 with the forms, tables, and the text formatting. After 1997, HTML 3.2 is released with then scripting and then CSS support. Scripting means here they are telling about the JavaScript only. In 1999, they are created the separate style sheet and then accessibility improvement. When it comes to the 2000, actually this XML based syntax, which one is created the one of the biggest revolution in the IT firm because of when it comes to 2000 or an early 1990s, what will happen means the Java will give the only XML response, not the JSON response. JSON response is come recently only. I think many of them have said they have done in course in Python and then SQL. Have you guys heard about JSON? Shall I consider as a no?
So collection of strings.
Yeah. Only collection of strings.
Data, user data.
Yeah. See, in JSON object, you can see the string, array, object, even JSON is an object. Inside that, you can find another one object. Okay. So JSON also it will be. I will explain once on the JavaScript part. Okay. So on the time, when I'm saying the early 2000s, there will be only XML response will be came from the Java. So to phrase that, and then debugging that XML, they have used the XML based syntax on that time, and then HTML5 in 2014. That HTML5 2014 is it was totally outbreak all the things because of in HTML5 we can able to see the audio, video supports us, and then the responsive page, and then semantic elements. Semantic elements means is nothing but the that iframes is existed in previously, but here they have bring us some audio and then video taxes, and then also responsive pages, which is achieved in the 2014. Because of we guys all know in 2014 we will that our mobile on the time only, which is an era of called and smartphones. When it comes to 2014, the smartphone is outbreak in the all the places. So that only they in 2014 they have give the multimedia supports us and then responsive pages. So there will be one interview question. What is different between HTML5 and then HTML4? What we will say? Anyone? You can you can see and explain in our PPT itself. Because of it is one of the important interview question. Have you guys note please note it if you have any notepad or note in your hand means please note it. There is one main interview question. What is HTML5? It is one of the most interview question. Please note it as a fresher. Okay. Okay, this will be our last slide for today. Basics of web development, I like to explain here. So whatever I have previously slide, we can divide it into 4 parts of our development. One is in front-end development, back-end development, database, and then DevOps. Mobile app, it is in a different version. Okay. First of all, we can cross the ocean of the web development. Okay. So when it comes to front-end, I have said that's in technology is called HTML, CSS, and then JavaScript. And then when it comes to backend, PHP is almost dead today. Python is a current trend, and then Ruby. Python and Ruby is almost like in similar only. Apart from this, we are having an Java, Node.js, C# framework like an .NET, and then database MySQL, Postgres, MongoDB, DevOps, AWS, GCP, GitLabs. Okay, these are the technologies we are currently using in the web development. Okay, now today we are going to coding only. Okay, hope my Visual Studio Code is also visible. Correct?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Adam. So whenever whatever the application whatever the application you are creating, what will be your entry point means it is an index indexed HTML. Wherever you can see whatever the code, even it is an Angular, React, Vue, or even in the PHP, means whatever the web page it is loading, the entire that indexed HTML is the bridge to the Chrome's, whether it is in Chrome or on whatever we are the browsers we are having Edge or on Mozilla's Firefox. That index.html will be a parent page. Okay. So what do you think? What are the you guys need to be done? Whether you are going to create the single page application, means you guys need to be go for an index.html. Okay, blindly. You just you can close your eyes and you need to be create the and you need to be create the file which is called as an index.html. Okay. So here we are going to see how we can create the initial HTML page. Means just to click make an exclamatory mark. You will see the suggestion. You just click it, means you will get this access. Okay. Is anybody having the VS Code? You guys can also try it now itself. Hope all are installed the VS Code. Is that true? Is anybody still not installed the VS Code?
Yes, sir. Today in my system there is no VS Code, sir. Today only I will install it, sir.
Okay. Once you guys are installed the VS Code, means please follow my instructions. Please go to here called as an extension. Okay. So if you click here, means okay, we need to be installed two extension. The very first section is an live server. Okay. If you see here, see this one we need to be installed first, because of to bring up our HTML page in the Chrome or an Edge, we need this live server. Okay. If you guys have means, please install now itself. If you are using VS Code, means. Can I type it in message?
Yes, sir. No, it's visible, sir. Plugin.
Need to be installed two things. One is the live server and then code here. Okay. Need to be installed these two extension things. I am installing live server.
Sorry, your screen is freezed there.
Sorry.
Your screen is freezed.
Sorry, I'm not getting you.
Your screen is freezed there.
Freezed.
Okay. Now, yes. Now only the notepad is shown. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, this live server extension is for bring up the UI in the processes. Okay. And then this code prettier is for code alignment. Okay. We need to be install these two extension. Okay. Even code prettier is not going to make a big impact. But while we are seeing we need some alignment align code, so that we need a code prettier here. Okay. Hope you guys are installed now itself, because of it is an important to us. Okay. I'm already having this, so I'm just showing how it will be in how code prettier and then live server will be look like. Okay, prettier code formatter. This 2 extension is required now. Please install. Okay. Okay, just jump into the PPT. We can see HTML structures. Okay. So whatever the HTML, actually, here it is. We are going to see about the HTML5 only, not the HTML4 or HTML 3.1 like that. We in future the HTML6 came means we can see about the HTML6, but for upcoming 1 week we are going to study about HTML5 only. Okay, because of HTML5 is the latest one. Okay, can anybody can say on which year the HTML5 is released? Can anyone can say? Sorry, your voice is slow.
2014.
Yeah, correct. 2014. Because I have said by yesterday itself, after HTML5, what was happened means that our UI developer life get very simple. Okay, because of on the HTML5 only we have gotten audio taxes, video taxes, and then even responsive pages as okay. I have said by yesterday itself. Why actually why we need a responsive page? Can anyone can say? Why we need a responsive page? Okay, I'm also saying why we need a responsive page means after 2014 there is an era is called a smartphone era because of in 2014 then in the 2015 people are even the age of 5 is getting the smartphones. So on the time the web page need to be loaded in both desktop system and in mobile also. So each and every time actually the size may be get difference. So on that time we need a responsive page. So that after the 2014 they were starting to give the responsive in the HTML and in CSS. Okay. Okay. Let me see the HTML structures. So when we see here in the code, we can see the doc type is an HTML. So what is doc type means? It is a document type. So what are the even you guys are going to write an HTML, CSS, or an JavaScript means the document type will be tell it is an HTML, it is an CSS, it is an JavaScript. So those things will be defined in the document type. And then when it comes to the UI, we should always start with the HTML tags only. So if we see here, what are the content we are going to write, it should be in the inside the HTML tag only. Okay. Can anyone can say what is lang equal to en? Can anyone can say what here they are trying to say?
Language equal to English.
Yeah, language is equal to English. Okay, very good. So after that, we can see there is a head and then body tag. Okay. Actually, if you see here, what are the things is like this one is called as a tag. Okay. This is called as an head tag. This is called as an HTML tags. This is called a body tag. Okay. And then head. The head tag, whatever and all contents you are writing in the head tag, it's not going to get displayed in the UI. Okay. So the head tag, inside the head tag, what are the things we are going to write means meta, cassette, UTF-8. Can anyone have idea what is UTF-8? Okay. UTF means nothing but universal transfer function. Okay. See, we all know what will be our system language. It is a 0 and then 1. So to decoding and then encoding process or to convert the HTML to the binary files, we need this UTF-8. Okay, maybe the nowadays we are using UTF-8. Maybe it will be get the UTF-16 or 32 in future. So it will be not an so it is considered as an important tag. After that, the viewport, this content and then device width, it is based on the screen. It is help to fix the HTML code inside the desktop screen. Okay. So here you can see the title. When you go to Amazon or an Flipkart web page, for example, I'm going to Amazon page. Okay. So if you see here means online site in India, shop online mode for mobiles. Sorry, I think something is there. Okay. So those things and all getting placed in the document. In case I'm typing here as an Amazon. Okay. After the save, I'm like to go with an open with live server. Open with live server means it will be get activated. After that, I'm going to localhost 5500. You see here means guys, it is looking like an Amazon. Okay, so those things is we will get in the title. Okay. So those things is and all, what are the things is you are providing inside the get taxes, which is called, which is considered as a data access, like in whatever I said before, metadata access. So those things and all, we need to be described in the head taxes only. Okay. After that, body. So what are the content we need to be get into these screens is it should be written inside the body tag only. For example, I need a heading. I'm doing a shopping festival. Okay. So I'm already have load this screen. So just I'm visiting my site. Here we can see the shopping festival. What I have entered here. So please be careful what as a fresher or as a new developer, what we have done and the common mistake means once we have done the little change itself, we have right click and then make an open with live server. That is not required. Once you guys has done the open with live server means it is enough. You guys just need to be reload those pages to see your changes. In case the changes is not get reflected means definitely there is an issue in our code level. So we need to come and check whether the taxes are getting completed or not. Okay. Those are the okay. Okay. Here we can see actually there is called as in three things. One is HTML tags, one is HTML elements, and then one is HTML attributes. So please be careful, guys. It will be an interview question. Okay. If you guys not understand means, please ask me again because of it is very, very important to your interview. Okay. So what is HTML tags means? The HTML tags will have the single tag on open and then close tag. Okay. So previously we can see there is a H1 open tag and then H1 closing tag. Let me see here. If you guys see here means it is an open tag. The close tag always will be in this single space, which is considered as a close tag. Okay. After, in case I'm typing here shopping festival, but unfortunately I have typed after the closing tag means the tag will not affected. Okay. For example, what will happen means shopping will be in the header tag and the festival in the some it will be just on content. It will be not enclosed with the any taxes. Okay. So what are the contents you need to be right? In case I need heading means you should be right in the H1 tags. In case you need paragraph means you should be right inside the paragraph taxes. Okay. And pasting inside the taxes. Okay. If you see here, you can see the shopping festival. It will be it only in the header tag. And then HTML elements. So previously we have seen the taxes, and then now we are going to see the what is HTML elements. See, there is an one or two taxes. That means inside the due tag, I will explain after after 1 day. First, we can see the what is HTML elements. HTML element is nothing. There will be one or two. There will be more than one taxes, which is considered as an HTML elements. Okay. For example, there is a due tag. Inside the due tag, there is an h2 tags. I'm typing something. And then there is another one p tag, which is paragraph tag. So this is considered as an HTML element. And this one will be considered as an HTML taxes. Okay. I think on our day one, we have see about the title tag. Okay. Okay. I hope you guys can see about our teams as there is a called a joint conversations. So here you have seen means near to that we can able to see the teams logo here. Okay. So this same how actually this is called as a fave icon, which is means favorite icon. How we can achieve those things in the HTML part means we should use those things as inside the head tag. Okay. How we can achieve this means we can achieve by the link tag. Okay. Here, what is this relative means? It is an icon. And then we should describe the type also. Okay. See, this href is also known as the hyperlink reference. Okay. We can able to use the URLs or we can able to use the local images also. So now I have using the Amazon. So I like to go with here. And I can able to type Amazon here. Just downloading this Amazon image. So I'm pasting my image here. Okay. So how actually, if you see here, guys, you can able to see our images here inside our folder itself. Actually, we should always keep in the mind what are the assets like an image, audio, video, or a document. We should always keep inside the project directory only. Okay. Once actually, in case you have placing those images or an media source outside of the project directory means it isn't very difficult to access ours because of I think you guys know about the Git. Have you guys ever about Git?
It's a repository
Sorry.
where we store all reports and like functions. Whatever we do, we store it there.
Yeah. So what will happen in the Git means the Git will access only your project directory only. Outside the project directory, the Git will not get accesses. So what will happen means in case you are pushing your code to the Git means what will happen means on the time the image will get error or what are the media says it will be not get displayed. So what we need to done means whatever the media says you are going to use, please keep inside your project directory. Okay.
So I have one more doubt. Like in VS Studio, we are creating like HTML folder, right? Like just tell me like how to do that. Like because I have a Python project as well, which I don't like.
Okay. Got it. You just to go here, Navin. If you see here means there is a column file, new file, and then new folder option here. If you click new file means you can see it will be open. Just to type anything. I'm using index.html. I'm using the main.html. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Have you got it?
Yeah, sir. For new folder, actually the other function, right? Wait,
it is a near one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, for href means I have previously said it was a hyperlink reference. Okay. In the hyperlink reference, we can keep as an URL, but sometimes what will happen means in case we are not getting the proper internet means that URL will not get loaded. So most of the developers, what they have done means they have downloaded the images and then they have kept inside the project directory and then they are like to use directly. So here we need to be refer that path. How we can refer the path means it is a /. If you place // means inside the directory, what are the files are there? It will be get display as a suggestion. I need an amazon.png. Okay. So once I have give the control list means now we can see here the Amazon logo is come as our favorite icon. So mostly if you are going into the projects, it means the very first step what we need to be done means we need to be create index.html page as I mentioned earlier, and we need to be change our title. What title we need we require, and then the very second step is we need to be fix our favorite icons. Like, and we have sometimes we will have our company logos, and sometimes we need our we have our client logos. So we need to use those logo here. Okay, but keep it in mind, we always should use our project directory only to kept our assets. Okay. So the favorite icon part is completed now. Until yesterday, we have seen what is nested elements. I have teach the nested elements or hereafter only I need to be done.
No, sir, you need to tell us.
Yeah, okay, sure. Okay. Nested element means before getting to the nested element, I like to go with the block level element. Okay. And then inline element. Actually, what are the HTML tags you guys are looking means there's only two level of elements only. One is block level element and then another one is an inline level element. Okay. What are the tags we are having? We will always separate into those two tags only. One is block level element, and then another one is an inline element. So when you get into the block level element means what is block level element tags means? Yesterday we have seen few tags like an H1 tags, paragraph tags, order list, and then unordered listers. So those tags are called as a block level element. Why those tags are called block level element means? So block level element will always start from the new line only. For example, if we guys seen in this code, there's an H1 tag. H1 tags previously itself I have mentioned, which is also called as a block level element tag. So what will happen in the block level element tag means heading one is not as much of attribute. That content is not that much big. But when you see here, guys, heading one will take his entire width, entire screen width. And then H2 is always starting in the new line. H3 is also starting in the new line. So here itself we can see what is block level element is doing. Even list is also block level elements. So Pandi, Sundar, Hari, if you see here, guys, this content are very, very small only, but it one was taking his entire width of the screen. So block level element will always start from its new line only. For example, box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4. It is a block level element. It will always start from his own. Sorry, it will always start with his new line only. Okay. And also it will take the entire width. Even the content is small, it will take the entire width of the screen. So it will be a most important question. Please note it down. Okay. And what inline element will done means inline element, the content is small means it will be give the space to the another inline content. Okay. It will not give the space to the block level element. It will give the content to the inline level element. Okay. For example, there is an tags. It is a span tag, anchor tag, image tags. For example, I'm going to write one image tag. I'm going to add an image tag, same Amazon image I'm going to add. If you see here, guys, there is an Amazon image. After that, I'm going to add one anchor tag. Anchor tag href, we can refer images, we can refer anything. I'm just going to create. If you see here, guys, actually, I have previously mentioned that image tag and then anchor tag is an inline level element tag. So what will happen means in the block level element, it will always start from its new line. But when it comes to inline element, the content is small, and then it will be give the space to the another inline level element content. So that one wasn't here. Image is an image, and then anchor tag is an inline level element. So we can see the Amazon logo is here, and then we can able to see that that our anchor tag is also here. So we can see few things about anchor tags. Anchor tag is also it will be denoted by the A. Okay. So what is the purpose of anchor tag means I need to be I need to be route to one page to another. That means, for example, if you guys look in the web pages, means there's an called menu. So in that menu, I need, for example, I'm in the home page. That I need to be go to home to contact or about us pages. Means we will use the anchor tags. So how we can how it will be work means, for example, there's a main page. I'm clicking clear. After I have means it is going to the another page which is called as a main. Where I have created this main page means it is here. Okay. So how the anchor tag work means I will explain another one time. href, which is means hyperlink reference. We can here we can mention as in file name or and we can refer anyone we can refer anyone web pages. For example, main page I have mentioned here. I have created the main.html. So inside the main.html, so I need to be redirect to the main.html. So I have mentioned as main.html and I have mentioned the content as a main page. Okay. We can see the image tag here. So inside that image tag, I have the source is an Amazon image. Some actually we need to be use sometime alt. So alt means it's an in case sometimes the image will not get load. So on the time we need to be display something on the image space. So we are alt means alternate content. So alternatively the text will be get displayed over the image in case the image is not loading that means. Have you guys any doubt here on the inline element and then block level element?
If we use break between image and anchor source, then anchor will come to next initial start, or it will be there at after space only.
Sorry. Either can you please come again?
If we use break BR after image, the anchor
Yeah, actually
will
it will
come.
be it will become another line.
Another line starting or after space?
No, after the image only. Okay.
Okay, so like inline element is it will come after space. If we use break, then it will act as block level element only.
Yeah, correct. Actually, break
Okay.
tag. The main purpose of the break tag means it will be break the contents. Okay.
Understood.
Content of the I need to break some content of the page means you can use the break tag. Okay. Have you guys any doubt in anchor tag? Because of anchor tag, we get today task is based on the anchor tag only. Please tell now also if you have any, if you guys have any doubt in anchor tag, please tell me now also. Okay.
Hello, hi sir. What are the scenarios the page will not load? We need to think.
Sorry?
What are the scenarios we need to think if the page will not be loaded? We have to give an alternate option. Like, can you give an real-time example?
For example, you are asking about image, correct?
Yes. What are the scenarios it cannot be loaded?
Yeah. For example, I'm using the Amazon.png. I'm going here and then I have removed the .g. So what will happen here?
Okay,
I
it will
cannot able
not.
to get the image here.
Okay.
So on this scenario, what will happen means, if you see here, the logo will get displayed here. Okay. The word logo. Are you able to see here?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
I need to be zoom. Have you got it, Stephen?
Yeah, I got it. So
Yeah.
it is only by our mistake it can happen, no other way, right? Just we didn't give the correct.
Sometimes no. Sometimes what will happen, buddy? We will refer image from the direct URLs. Okay. So that in case we didn't have internet or we are facing the slow internet issue means the image will not get loaded. So at the time, what will happen means that alternate text will be get displayed there. Okay. It is not only the manual. Sometimes it will happen by the system error also. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, you mentioned about project directory now, sir.
Sorry?
You mentioned about project directory.
Yeah.
Where will be that project directory, sir? And we need to create, or it will be there?
No, we need to be create. How it will be created by its own.
Yes, how should we create it, sir?
Actually, this is for example, I'm teaching here is an HTML. So as of now, HTML is my recent project directory. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So here you guys have some doubts. Okay. Only there is only two taxes is for inline element means there is a no. Actually, there is some other taxes also. There is called audio taxes and then video taxes, span taxes. Okay. We will see it. We can see it laterally. Okay. That is comes under the media support taxes. Okay. So now we are going
what
to
are the
see
tags? T, L, and something you are written, right? What is this letter stands for?
you are asking about EM. Either you are asking about sorry, Stephen, you are asking about EM tag. Sorry,
Yeah.
I can't get you. So this is called as
So
an
what
emphasis. Sorry.
What is the use of the P and N tag?
And then M tag, which is also known as the emphasis tag. Okay. For example, you need to be. We have seen there is an italic style taxes. For example, I have removing this one and I have adding the EM taxes, which is also called as an emphasis taxes, which will give the italic style. Okay.
So what is the functionality of? Thank you, sir, actually for this. But I'm asking like, what is the functionality of P and N in that same line? Like,
I think This one only you are talking about, whatever you are seeing in the
Yeah,
screen,
yeah,
correct?
yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I meant.
that is only now which is called as an emphasis tag. EMPHASIS. Okay.
Okay, so any like you can use any letter for that.
Sorry.
We can use any letter, or it's like there are it's predefined for EM. It's like emphasis, and we are using slanting letter, right? It displays slanting.
No. No, no. Actually, we have see about the italic tag, correct?
Yeah.
In case the italic tag is not suitable to means you can use the emphasis tag, which will give the design to your textures. Okay, italic designs. That's only.
Thank you.
Have you got it? And also strong means it will be give the bold content. That's all. In case EM, I'm giving strong means. The content will be get bold. Okay, that is the purpose of strong tag. So here is the very important tag. Okay, whenever you go to industry, if your senior or your TL is providing our existing code means, you will see there will be many due content will be there. Okay, due taxes will be there. Due tax means which is called as also known as the container tag. Okay. So what is mean by container tag means inside the container tag there will be more information. Okay. For example, inside the container there will be many container tags will be provided. Okay. For example, I'm like to show in these images also. For example, I'm just opening the Amazon page and then I like to right click here. There's an option is called an inspect. Okay. If you see here, guys, there will be an n number of due tag will be present here. Due tag. So the due tag, actually, it wasn't found in the HTML3 itself. But when you come to the HTML 2014, and which is means HTML5, there will be various taxes will be there. Okay, yeah, for the replacement of due taxes. But until now, developers are like to go with the due taxes only. Okay, because of due taxes means which is called as a division tag or a divider tag. Okay. So inside the due tag, you can see there will be more due taxes. Okay. And also I like to give some walkthrough at the inspect tag. So which is also known as the developer frame. So I have stuck in the one solution. In the issue, I need to be deliver one solution to the problem. So sometimes what will happen, I cannot identify in the code level. So developer, what they have done means they have come here and then they have tried to see actually the issues in the menus. So I will go and click here the menus. If you see here, guys, we need to use this arrow symbol to select the component. If you see here, we can see the particular menu which is named as a name X shop, and then the class name is then name progress content. So here itself we can take the we can decide, okay, the tag class name is then name progressive content. So we can go there and then we can find it. Okay, this is the solution. So the inspect is called as a developer tools. Okay. So as I've said earlier, inside the div tag, we can store multiple, we can add multiple content. Even though inside the div tag, we can add the another one div tag. So the main purpose of the div tag, we will see in the CSS part. And then there is a two type of taxes, which is generally called as an semantic tags and then non-semantic tags. So div and what under we have seen in the div tag, which is called as a non-semantic tags, which means we will face some issues. Okay, what will happen means while on the development stage, in case we will use the multiple div tags, means we cannot able to find where is the exact issue is happening. And also it is not a and also div tag is a non-readable one. Okay. So that only there is a tax is called a semantic tax, which is the main purpose of the semantic tax to improve the SEO. Have you guys have any idea about the SEO?
No, sir.
The SEO means search engine optimization. In case, for example, if you type an home finance means, you guys can see the Tata home finance will come first. How they are achieving means it is achieving by the search engine optimization. So the non-semantic taxes like a div or an span tag will not support for the non-semantics, which one is not support the SEO things as well. So how those things is achieving means by using the section and then footer taxes only. So what will happen? So these taxes and all comes in the HTML5 versions. Okay, so most of the developers until now, even when it comes to new freshers, is mostly like preferring to the div taxes only. But what experts are saying means please use the respective taxes, header taxes, main article section, and then footers. So based upon based upon these taxes, what will we can achieve means as a normal person, we are good. But when it comes to the who are the persons not able know what they are seeing, the blind people sorry to say these words. So blind people, like one of the blind people like to develop like to develop some UI things. This means what will happen means the div tag is it's not suitable. So only it is called as a non-semantic taxes. But as a blind developer, he or she can use the header. In case he or she need an header tag means they will say I need a header tag with the inside the header tag. Please provide H1 or an images, and then they need a name process means they will use name, and then they need section means they will use the section. So how those header section footer will work means I like to show in the code. I'm going to the main. So the main heading, so the main will become come inside the header. Okay. So I like to type H1 main. Okay. And then I like to type something means I will give this section. Inside the section, I will use paragraph tags. And then footer. So if you see here, So this is our header, and this will be our section part, and then this will be our footer. The very good example is I like to visit my homepage in the company website itself. So these two things we will consider as an header tag. Sorry, this one will be in header tag, and then this one will be our neighbor. These things is under comes under the section taxes or loading content. And then this portion is called as a footer part. Okay. So by using this header tag, easily we can easily able to separate our contents. So we can so by using the complex div taxes or an nested div taxes, we will get into confused. So that only in HTML5, what they have provided means please go with this header tags with the semantic taxes. Okay. Until here, if you guys have any doubt.
So, can you repeat it, sir? I have not understood the difference between semantic and non-semantic.
Yeah, sure. So actually, semantic taxes, which is a clearly meaningful and then easy to read the human level also. Okay. For example, there is a people who has some blind he or she is a blind person. They need to be developed. They need to be developed on UI page. So what will happen means based on the due taxes, they cannot able to create that because of due taxes and non-semantic taxes. It will be more and more complexes. So what will happen means they cannot it will be a not readable one. So what they have done means they have go with their header taxes, main, article, section, and then footer taxes. So based on that taxes, what will happen means they can easily able to create their UI web pages. Okay. So and also the semantic tags is a very helpful to and SEO to help to improve the SEO contents, which means an search engine optimization contents. Okay. I have, for example, what is search engine optimization means? For example, I'm typing home finance. So if you see, I have said Tata, but now it is an LAC. So what they have to do means they will pay some amount to the Google. For example, I'm using the keyword which is an home finance. Apart from that, I have using the home loan company. If you see here, it is a PNB housing finance is coming here, Punjab Limit National Bank. So based upon the keywords, what they are using, it should be come first. Okay. So that is called as a search engine optimization. Those due tags is not suitable for the SEOs and then readable and then for the some other things is like an accessibility and then code readability. This due taxes, which is also known as the non-semantic taxes, which is not suitable for these SEOs, accessibilities, and for the code readability. Okay, have you got it?
In semantic tags, if we are using header and all, so that page will change into audio or something to for the purpose of blind
Sorry,
people.
sorry.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now I like to share a few tasks. Can I share the task?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay.
I have a dot.
Yeah. Go ahead. Either.
If we are using this semantic tags and we are writing a page, okay.
Yeah.
So how it is possible that the blind people can read it? Is there something that text is
No. The
converted to audio or
developers.
something?
Yeah.
Okay,
Actually, for in that in Google actually there isn't some page which will help you to which will help you the blind developers to it will be show by audio. It will be say that the header is looking like this. Please change it. The footer is looking like this. Please change it. And then the content the main content is looking like this. Please make some adjustment. Means the developer that person can do it easily.
okay. It is only for developer part or it is also for user part. If user is also the blind, so anything software is there, they can read hear the same audio what developer
Yeah,
is
they
hearing.
can also
Okay, basically,
that will also very helpful.
sement, semantic tags are for
Sorry.
developers. Semantic tags are basically used for both developer and user side also. If you use the semantic
Both
tags,
developer and then sorry.
yeah, okay. Yes, sir. Tell me.
Actually, semantic. Uh, okay. So here is the task team. Actually, you guys are need to be create HTML pages like an home, about us, contact, projects, and then you need to be at least create the 5 pages. In the 5 pages need to be in redirectable one. In case there is a menu, in case if you see the home means, in case I have clicked the home means, it will be go to the home page. In case I have, in case I need to be moved to the contact page means, if I click that contact means, it will be redirect to the contact page. You guys need to be create 5 pages based upon the anchor tag. Each 5 page should need to be should have some contents. Like in home means the heading should be in home. Inside that home, if you want place any images means you can place the images also. Sorry, team. You need to be place images also, and then below that images, there should be some content. After that, there will be some header footer part should be there. Okay, the task is understandable, or I need to be repeat again.
Are you sharing the screen, sir?
Repeat it.
Yeah, okay, I will share this screen. I will explain in the notepad.
Okay.
Okay. Task 1.
Screen was not shared.
Need to-
Screen is not visible, sir.
Oh, okay. Now, team?
Yes, sir. This is good.
Yeah, okay. First, what we need to be done means we need to be create 5 pages. That means 5 HTML pages. Like home.html, about .html, and then contact .html, project, .html, and fifth is it something employee, not career dot. Okay, so the each page how it should be means the header should be present first. In case it is an home page means it should be mentioned as a home page. Okay, after that image after that our menu bar should be there. How the menu should be means home, about, project, carrier, and contactors. Okay, it should be present in every pages because of each and every page you guys need an redirect. So the menus should be like this. Home. Have you guys have any idea how to create these things as menu? Can anyone can say how you are going to create these menus as?
No, sir. We don't have idea.
Joe inline CSS. Sir.
You guys create. So encourage. You guys need to should use the anchor taxes. Okay. In that anchor taxes for href, you should be mention those. For home means it should be home.html. About means it should be an about.html. Inside the href, you should be mentioned that things. Okay. And then content. You can type any content. Okay. Image is option. Okay. And then footer. Okay. Footer you can type anything. Okay. Is so on so. Okay. So each and every 5 page, this should be a mandatory. Okay. Content you can put any content. For example, in case in future you guys are going to you are going to make any startup means what are the content you like to present there? You can give here also. Okay. So this will be your task. Okay. Should I need to share code also?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just give me. Yes, I will. So, to loading our content into the web page, the HTML part, the HTML taxes, and then the HTML element isn't very useful for that. Okay, so I think you guys have some idea what is an document type, what is an HTML tag refer, what is an head tag refer, what is an body tag refer. Okay, so I think Batmaraj has asked about the semantic and then non-semantic taxes. Batmaraj, are you clear or that I need to be explained again?
No, sir, not clear, sir.
Yeah, okay, Batmaraj, actually, what is semantic tag mean? First of all, I like to explain what is non-semantic tags. Okay, see, non-semantic tags is only readable for the system only. Only system or server only can able to read the tags. Okay, but when it comes to non-semantic tags, it isn't both readable for humans and then systems. Okay, for example, non-semantic taxes there isn't for example div taxes and then span tag isn't non-semantic taxes. Okay, but when it comes to semantic taxes, there isn't a header, content, sections, footer. So, in case even the blind person, is start to typing means he need to be develop the code on the web page functionality, or where the mouse is where he is keeping the mouse on the web page. In case he is keeping the mouse on the top means it should be tell us that it is a header. Okay. In case he is keeping he or she is keeping the mouse on the section part means it should be tell us a section. In case he or she is keeping the top or bottom of the web page means it should be tell us a footer. So this is the main difference between the semantic and the non-semantic tags. And also for search engine optimization, the semantic tag will be used. Okay. So I have explained the way from the very first class itself that our whatever the web page you have, or the web page or mobile application or a desktop application you have taken, that our index.html will be our parent tag, and then the index.html tag only is able to communicate to the web pages. Okay, so it will be called as an entry point to the web pages by the code. Okay. So I have given the task. So what is the task means? Actually, we need to create the 5 pages: home, contact, projects, careers, and then about us. Okay. So first of all, for the things is what we need to do means we need to create the pages, HTML pages. So first I'm like to create the home.html. Okay. After that I like to create about.html. And then I like to create career.html. Okay. And then okay. So first I like to go with an home.html. So here what I'm going to do is I'm giving the single exclamatory and the type enter means that our entire content will be load here. Hereafter only we need to be load our contents. Okay. And then here it's still a document. In case I need a home page means I'm just using the Amazon home. Okay. And what I say means actually there should be an anchor tag should be present there for page redirect, not only for the internal page redirect. In case I need to be refer some other external site also, we can use the anchor tag. So first I'm going with an anchor tag. In that anchor tag, I'm providing home. Okay. So here for home, I'm referring the home.html page. And then again, I'm typing here is an about. So here we need to be place about.html. Okay. After that, I am again using the anchor tag. I'm using career. So here it should be career. So after that, I'm using another one anchor tag. Here it will be in project. Okay. So now we can see here, but it is not an enough thing. Can anyone can say anchor tag is an inline element? Anyone?
Anchor tag is an inline element.
I think someone is talking, but the voice is very low.
This is Rajapriya. Anchor tag is
Yeah,
an
okay.
inline element.
Yeah, okay, correct. Anchor tag is an inline. Anchor tag is an inline element. That is correct. Okay, very good. But in case we are typing anything, this means we should not leave it like this. Okay. So whatever we are going to recommend, once we should always go with an div tag or an semantic tags anything. It's like in footer or header, we can go like that. Okay, now anyone can say div tag is an inline element or an block element. Div tag.
Block level element.
Okay. So for example, if you see here, inside the block element, I'm writing the inline element. So what will be the output? Anyone can say? It will be that anchor tag will become it will be always start from the new line, or it will be act like an inline element. Can anyone can say?
New line.
Sorry.
It will start from new line.
Are you sure?
Sorry, repeat the question.
Sorry. Anyone?
Repeat the question.
Yeah, actually, I'm writing the inline element inside the block element because of div tag is a block level element. So I have writing the inline element inside the block element means what will be our output? That our anchor tag will be start from the new line, or it will be act as an inline element itself.
It will act as an inline element, and the link is embedded to the home page or about career or project.
Who is that? Actually, yeah, Hari, whatever Hari said is correct. Actually, we are not only the div tag, even the header, footer, section, navbar, it's all are the block element only. Block element taxes only. So that is creating the one space to enter your content sets. Okay. But whatever the content you are writing, whether it is an inline element or a block level element, that is not a matter. It will be act as his one way only. Okay. So please don't confuse on that. Okay. So here I'm using h1 tag, which is called as an home. Okay. The same thing ditto I'm going to use for all. But here I'm going to change the title as an about. Okay. Here it will be a career. You can change if you want to change the title means you can change the title also. Okay. So now I need to be load my contents. So what I need to be done? Anyone have idea? Still my content is not loading on the browser. So what I need to be do now?
Go live.
Okay, we can go with then open with live server. Now I can see services started at port 5500. Okay. What are the port we are having in our systems, especially for the web pages, or for the web services? Can anyone can say apart from 5500? If you guys have any idea. Okay, this will be first task today. I'm just typing the task. Okay. By coming by tomorrow, please look on that. What are the port number using for our web services from server level? Okay. So now we can see that our 5500 port is activated for our HTML taxes. For accessing the home.html, please go directly use this URL. Use this by after 5500/home.html. Just type enter. We can see that our content is here. In case I'm going for about means, it will be an about. In case I'm going for career means, it will be an career. In case I'm going for project means, it will be an project. Again, I'm going for home means, it will be an home. Okay. From on the respective pages, we can add our content. Maybe it will be a paragraph, it will be an images, or it will be an some another one anchor tag. Okay. So I have explained very first itself that our anchor tag is not only for our internal routing, it will be used for our external routing also. Are you guys aware about what is routing?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah, okay, pa. See, routing is simple, pa. In case I'm in the application, okay. For example, I'm in the application which is called an TNPSC, Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission. Okay. I'm willing to go for an one-time dashboard. So now, before I have in the some pages, in the loading pages, once I have clicked the dashboard page, now I am getting redirect to the dashboard. So this action is known as the routing. Okay. From one page to another page, we are shifting means it is called as a routing. Please note it down. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Are we good? Those are the small technical terms. Mostly it will not cover in the slides, but we can see in our classes itself. Okay. So until now, what are the taxes we have seen? Can anyone explain now from day one?
Yes, sir.
Anyone?
First, yes, sir. Padmaraj.
Yeah, Padmaraj. Please go ahead.
Yes, we have seen the header H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6 tags, sir, which determines the size of the.
What is the purpose, pa?
It depends upon the size of the
header values. Okay, correct. Very good.
It varies
Apart from that,
upon the size.
Yeah.
And next,
correct.
paragraph tag, sir.
No. Please, someone. We can give the chance to someone. Okay. Anyone apart from H1 paragraph tag?
We have seen UI, that is unordered list and order list. And then that we have seen paragraph, bold, italic, and horizontal lines.
Okay. I think you have covered all.
Yes.
Okay. Apart from that, anyone can say what is purpose of meta tags, tag, body tags, and all? Anyone who is ready to answer for that? Because of apart from those taxes, this meta tag is a very important things. Anyone please explain about these meta tags? Shall I explain another one time? Apart from Maraj, apart from who are answered now, can anyone? What is the purpose of meta tag? Of course, title tag, I think everyone will know. For in the tab, the title will be get loaded. Okay, I have forgot this. What is favicon tag? What is the main purpose of this favicon? How we will bring that favicon inside the taxes, say inside the tab? Okay, please note it down these questions. Please come by tomorrow. Okay. This is a very, very important interview question. In case if you guys have not actually even actually I have conducted the interview for 3 freshers. My team has like to ask to go with what is meta taxes questions and all. Okay, based on the meta tag we have almost shooted 6 to 7 questions. Okay, so please go thorough with this meta taxes. Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Now we can see about the okay. Now we can see about the of table tag. I think it is an very. I think it is a very open tag. Anybody can. I think everybody can answer. Table tag is for to prepare the tables. Okay. We have seen sometimes we can see the tables in the web page that will be actually by the table taxes. So inside the table taxes there is an another there is 2 table taxes. One is an table head. Okay. Inside the table head we can give the headings of the table. Okay. Then there is another tag which is a table body. Before start to write our condenses, we need to be make lesson TR. TR means table row. To bring our table one by one, we will use the table row. Here inside the table row, I'm using TH. TH means table headings. I'm just using serial number. Subject. After that, username. Okay. Class. After that, wait, that's it. So if you see without TR, you should not able to write. Okay, because of without TR, what will happen means it will be bring one by one. So whatever the headings you are started typing means we should always go with the TR, which means table row. After that, I'm like to give the data access. So it will be in TD 1. Again TD. Subject is frontend. Is funding. Class changes. Okay. Represent this. Okay. So now we can see that whatever enter there, it will be presenting here. So you guys can have some questions. Sir, for that alliances, what for borders is what we need to do means we need to be achieve those things in the CSS part. Okay. Have a team align with me.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Now we have good in the table taxes. So now what we need to be done means we can go for another thing.
Sir, one doubt. Sir.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Sir, if the table is mentioned in achieved in the CSS or HTML, sir?
Sorry.
The table was present in center means you will achieve in that scenario.
CSS part
HTML,
only.
CSS.
Yeah,
okay,
that will come in the align and then those things. So it will be come on the CSS only. Okay. See HTML. Okay. If you take HTML means what will happen means it will be just to load the contents only. Content. Okay. But when it comes to CSS only, that alignments, that coloring, that even font style changes, that will not have comes with the CSS part only. But before getting into the CSS, we need to be always get thorough with our HTML process. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Please.
Sir,
Go ahead.
what is the meaning of that TH tag, sir? TH and TD.
TH means table heading bar. TD means it is a table data. For example, if you see here, the table, whatever we are mentioning the TH, it will be get highlighted. Okay.
Okay.
If you see the TD means the table data will not get highlighted. In case I need to be get the CL number is highlighted means what I can done means I can go with it TH. Okay. So now what will happen means then one will be get highlighted. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the main thing actually, whatever and all you have seen until it will be show even the average developer can do those things. But where as a front-end developer, where you will get highlighted means it's in the forms only. Okay, how you make the form very, very effectively and then very, very response and then very, very user-friendly. So in that form only, as a front-end developer, your potential will be get explored. Okay. So okay. So inside the form, what will happen means, okay, what is the main purpose of forms as well? And anyone can say, where and all you can see the forms as.
So like Instagram login page.
Very good. But not only Instagram login page, every login pages and all forms is only. Okay, very good. Apart from login, where and all we can see the forms is.
OTP one-time password verification.
Sorry, pa?
Sir, for one-time password verification.
Yeah, very good. OTP is also forms is only. Very good. Apart from that,
Sir, billing software.
very, very nice. I think nobody is attend for government exams.
For registrations.
No government aspirant is here.
For registration.
Okay. Yeah, for registration also the forms. Actually, the main thing is in registration only. The forms will play very, very vital role in the registration. In registration, whatever we have done means we need to be upload our documents, we need to be enter our details. So the forms will be get very, very useful on that only. Not only from here. When you even how many of them use Google search? I think if you see here, I'm typing something means actually this entire search bar is also what means it is a form. Okay. Got it, team? So whatever mistake you have doing in the taxes, it is not a matter. But if you've done a single mistake in the form, means it is a worst scenario. Okay. So please be kept it on the mind. Sorry.
What is form tax, sir? What does it do?
Forms will get the data sets from the users. To collect the data sets from user, we having a mode which is called as a form. Okay. For example, exam, I need to be so I need to be collect data sets from the aspirants. So how I will collect the data means I will create one form. Inside that form, what are the details I need to gather from the people's means I will make it as a label and then input for that things. For example, what are the things is we will collect for exam details means the very first thing is a name. So for the name, I will use one label. It's a name. Okay. And then the input. So inside that input, there will actually the name will be a text or it's a number. It's a text only. So I can see here there is a name. Inside the name, I can type text also. Okay. Apart from that, what are the details we will collect means we will collect contact number. So that things I will use. For contact number, only number is good. Okay. So here what will happen means the type is equal to text or type is equal to number means in case in the contact number I have tried to type text means the text will not get typed. Only number will get typed. Okay. But when it comes to text, it will be collect both it will be allow all the characters.
Sir, on doubt, sir, how will you set the limit, sir? For example, mobile number is 10 digit only, sir.
Yeah. I will come one by one. Team. Okay. So here I need to be enter password. For the password, what will be the input type? Can say it is a password only. Okay. So what will happen? Type is equal to password means if I type means what will happen? It will be get masked. I think you guys are about what is masking.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, masking means nothing but in case I know it to be show my values or data to the others means what we will then means we will do masking. Like whatever the in case we have start to type password means what will happen? It will become as a dot or x. So that is called as a masking. Okay. So there will be an interview question. So what will be that interview question means even I have used to ask to the every candidate how you will mask the input values to the other users. So what you need to be done on that scenario means you need to be you input type as a password. Okay. Have you got it, team?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
So if you want to display it, sir, then
you can give different text, but for hiding, for masking and then non-masking, we can achieve in the JavaScript, not in the HTML part or CSS part. Okay.
Okay.
The uses of attribute like name and ID inside the input type. What is the uses of name and ID inside the input type, like attribute name and ID? How to use that, and how will it work?
Yeah, that will be work on based upon the name and the ID only. Okay. Have you got it?
One example.
Yeah, you can go ahead and you can. Are you talking in mute or you?
It is compulsory to write name and ID after input, or it is automation.
Yeah,
What is the use of
actually, yeah. Actually, what will happen means I need to be pass my data to the backend means what we need to be done means we need to be passed by ID only. Okay. So without mentioning the name and then ID, you're gonna be able to pass your data to the backend. Okay. So the name and ID is very must. Okay. And then here there is you can see for. So this for will refer this ID. Okay, in case I'm giving this ID is a name means you should mention this for as a name. Okay, so it will refer the tag is for this particular ID. Okay, ID isn't very must, but it now we are not going to use now. Okay, we will use in the JavaScript part to transfer our data from the front end to the back end or to the APIs. Means we need to be use IDs. Okay. Okay, now the input we will get in the small values only. In case I need somewhat big things, means we will go with the text area. Okay, can you see? In case there is a remarks column means we will go with this text area. Okay. We see here means we will see the text area. We can extend it by is column and then row wise width.
The box alignment is not correct. How can we correct that?
Sorry?
After name, that box is coming and contract number box are at different level, no? We can bring that to same level.
Start to say this, we need to be achieve those things in HTML, CSS part only. Okay. You are saying about this alignment only, correct? This name is the name. Input is in the one is on the some alignment. Contact is on the some alignment. Password is on the some alignment. Okay. Yes, so those things is we will achieve in the CSS. Okay. So I will saying now is of HTML part is only to load the content. Okay, content only. When it comes to alignment or styling or an font family means we will achieve in the CSS. Okay. In case I need to be increase my text box size means text area size means I will go by n rows and then column. Rows is in 10 and then columns. Columns means column. I'm giving as in 40. You see here the text area will be get bigger. Okay. So I think some gentleman has asked some question that what we need to be done for maximum length and then minimum length. Okay. So first of all, it will be look like an entire form. That name, contact, password, and then remarks. In case I have make submit means it will be submitted. But before that, those things is called as a validation part. So for example, name is a very important thing. So I will make this one as a required. So required means it will be a mandatory field. Hope you guys can see when it comes to any exam registration form or in some payment form, there will be some mandatory things that in case there is a full name means near to that full name, there will be red dot or there will be red star. That is called as a mandatory thing. So for that, what we need to done means we need to be add the attribute which is called as a required. In case without filling anything, I have give submit means what will happen means please fill out this field. So why it is coming means it's because of this attributes we have added required. Okay. And then in case I need only few length, which is means I need to be only add maximum length of 8 or 10 or minimum length means minimum length is 3 and then maximum length will be 8. So what will happen means in case I have type 1 and then 2 only after I have this submit means then please lengthen this text to 3 characters or more. You are actually using 2 characters. So in case I have used 3 means the form is get submitted now. Okay. So, and then another one thing, there is an, when it comes to number, we can limit this number. How we can limit means in case there is an mark value. So what will be our maximum mark means it will be 100. So what I can do means the max will be 100. So in case I have to go and type here 450. And then I have tried to submit. Okay, I have typing something here. And I have tried to submit means what will happen means value must be less than or equal to 100. So what will happen means we are fixing the maximum value. Okay. In case I have given the minimum value. I have this coming here and then entering 26. Okay. The value must be greater than or equal to 30. So please find it out what is happening. Minimum is 30 means we cannot able to give minimum 30. In case the value is maximum 100 means we cannot be able to give the more than value of 100. So that is the purpose. So we cannot able to achieve the minimum length in the contact number. Okay. Sorry, in the type is equal to number. So in case no sir, in text I need to be only validate number means we can see it in the future HTML process. Okay. Sorry, in the future JavaScript. Now in the plain HTML we cannot able to done anything on the dynamic validation. So it will be an until here it will be a static validation only. Okay. Apart from here, what another things we can see means there is another thing which is called as a file upload. So here type is equal to what we can type means we can type as a file. So we can see the choose file here. In case I have clicked this means I can choose any files. Okay. In case I need only particular file means what we can that means we can go here allow. Sorry, accept. So in that accept I can say only .pdf. Okay. So what will happen means it will be only accept the .pdf file, not any images or something. We see here it will be automatically set into the PDF file. In case I have go to download means I can only able to see the PDF files. So how it one was attained means by using of the value which is called as an accept. Okay. Here we can give the multiple. I can give the .docx or on .xml or on .xls. So what kind of value, what kind of files we need to be upload, we can set it as an accept. Okay. Have you team got this one?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now we can see the media taxes. So what are the media? Here we can see. If you see team in our web pages, sometimes we will hear the audios or sometimes we will hear the videos also. Correct? Have you guys even not see any videos or audios in the web pages?
Sir, we see.
Okay, I like to download some sample audios. Sample audio. Okay, before that, sorry, I have missed this totally. Sorry for this. Actually, have you guys heard about the radio buttons?
The radio button.
Sir, gender selection.
Sorry, pa? Yeah, very good. For example, gender selection. So in the gender selection and all, we will go by an radio buttons only. Okay, and then drop down selections is. Okay.
For choosing single thing from multiple options.
Sorry.
For choosing a single thing from multiple options, like we can use.
Yeah. Correct. So what will be that means? Same things is that first, but here label will not come first. Here what will come means the input will become first. So input there will be a radio. The ID will be in something. For example, I'm giving the mail. Okay. And then value is a very important thing because of what are the value you are placing here. That value only will pass to the backend or to the APIs. So I'm giving as a mail. After that, I'm giving an input. Sorry, it will be a label. So label will be a mail. Okay. So here it will be an email. I can do not like to mention. Okay. So here we can see those things as okay, male, female, and then not like to mention. Okay.
In code, we need to change value also, no? For female and all.
Yeah, sure. We need to be change the values
ID.
also for ID. I'm using the NA. Okay. Values also I'm using NA. Okay, this is one type of selection value, and then another one thing is sometimes we will get it from the drop down.
You are selecting all three, no? But only one they need to select that option. How we can?
Sorry to say the second, we need to go for an JavaScript. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Or I think we can actually in the is here. Okay, actually, by the name we need to be mentioned. In case it is a category, in case it is a gender category means we need to be mentioned as a name, gender means it will be allowed to choose only one only. Okay, in case there is a different name, in case it is a gender 1 or a gender 2 means it will be allow all the things. Okay. In case I have selected, in case I have make it as same name to all three inputs means it will be ask us to, it will be keep us to select only one only. Okay. It is based on the name here. Okay. Not on the IDs or not on the value. Okay. It is based on the name. Shall we go for another, or actually, if you have guys doubt on this? Are we good?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So this one wasn't, what I'm saying means it is a radio button. Sometimes we will get it from the drop down. So that how we will achieve means it is by the select tag. Instead the select tag, we can go by the option. Here also we can type mail. Here also mail. Okay. Here we can select on default value also by using the word selector. Okay, in case where we are giving the default selector means that will be our default value. You see here the NA is showing here. In case I'm choosing the female as an default selector value means that our female will also get this person first thing. Okay. So it is a select tag. Inside the select tag, we will make it. We can achieve by it by an option. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, where will you mention the placeholder? Placeholder name.
Yeah. I think only. Yeah, I think I have visited the placeholder and then default value. Placeholder, we will use inside the input access. Okay. Inside the placeholder, I can type name. Okay. There are commands. Okay. So placeholder will not get affected. But in case of placeholder, inside the input, if we choose the, because of placeholder, if we choose the values means it will be a name will be, in case, suppose, please don't use values directly in the inputs. Apart from radiuses, checkboxes, and then the selected, this drop-down things is, in case there is a value collections of like a name, password means, please don't use value directly. What will happen means it will be directly passed to the API. If you're not edited, unfortunately, if you're not edited means, what will happen means it will be passed to the APIs. And then here, sometimes if you see means there will be default value. Okay. While loading on the screen itself, sometimes you will take data access from the backend and then it should not be readable. So on that, how we will achieve those things means it will be achieved by the hidden. Okay. Sorry, hidden means it will be hidden. It is called an disabled. Once if you done disabled means it is not an editable or we are not able to update the values here. Okay. Or we can make read only. So read only means you can't able to edit anything, but it is still look like it isn't it isn't visible to all. Okay. In case hidden means the input will be get hidden. It is not visible to anybody. Okay. And then apart from that, you can see there is a called checkbox. So for that checkbox, how we will achieve means it will be achieved by the same input, but type is checkbox. That's all. There will be a checkbox. But here checkbox we can select multiple values. So only the checkbox is provided there. But in radio button we can only select only one. But how it will be achieved means it will be achieved by the name. Okay. Have you guys have any doubt by today's session on especially on the form?